Hello traders, The title of the video is Elliott wave analysis, Forex, Euro, Dollar. Let's get started. All right, I've been asked by a YouTuber to take a look at the Euro Dollar currency pair. I believe the gentleman was asking me, or the gentleman or the lady was asking me, because I don't know whether it's a man or woman. All right, so the trader was asking me, is this the first Elliott wave? I think you was talking and referring to this price action here. Is this the first Elliott wave? All right. So this is what I'm saying to trader. There is no bad question. So if you are very new trader, you have some questions. Say, George, I'm learning Elliott wave, but I'm a bit shy. I don't want to ask stupid questions. You are not the only one. I have asked a lot of stupid questions in the past. Ask any question you have. That's very important. Just ask the question. Sometimes we have a TST traders. They purchase the TSTW 24 SY008 and then they disappear. But maybe they don't want to ask question, or they think that the question is stupid. No, just ask the question. All right, just ask the question. That's the only way you're going to find out. Okay. So I'm now on a monthly chart, okay? So some trader may say, oh, how somebody can ask that question? You will see soon, all right, why the person is asking that question soon. So now on the euro dollar on the monthly chart, one thing is clear, which I say to trader when we are looking at the price, what do we pay attention to first? That's correct. Market pattern. The euro dollar was in a rising channel like this, okay? You see that green, this is the top of the rising channel. That's the lower part of the rising channel. I'm using TC2000. The data that I'm using is ICE PMC LLC. Is that a better one for trading view? Let me know in the comment section. All right, now, so I'm speaking to some trader if you wonder what I'm saying. All right, so it's in a rising channel. So the median line, roughly. So I just draw it roughly like this, okay? You see, I didn't go all the way to the top. I just draw to this one, roughly there. So the most important was to connect this low here, May 1985, all right, to December 2000. That will allow you to draw this line here and just pick this top here. At the top, I'm talking about January 1980, and then boom, have it. Now, if you are using TradingView, if you are using TC2000, we do not have enough data for the euro on the TC2000. But here we have from 1972. That's not too bad, okay? So, talking about Elliott wave analysis, Forex euro dollar, all right? What can we say? So, straight away, most Elliott wave traders looking at this and say, George, there is no Elliott wave. I can't see any multi-wave. So, therefore, this chart is not very useful to me as a very experienced Elliott wave guru. That's the first thing that will come into the mind of most Elliott wave traders. But if you have been following us at the 24 Elliott wave 2 channel, you can say, George, can we use a speculative Elliott wave count? Yes, we can talk about speculative Elliott wave count here, which means we are using the Elliott wave to play a little bit, but we know what we are doing, all right? But we are not adhering to the normal standard of Elliott wave count. This is about the speculative Elliott wave count, all right? When we are using it, it's like a professional footballer playing with his daughter in the garden. He's not going to tackle his daughter like he does on the field, yes or no? So this is a speculative Elliott wave count. Just playing around with the price action. Maybe you go on the hourly time frame, 50-minute time frame, daily chart, and you're just playing there. But when we go to the nitty-gritty or the standard of Elliott wave count, there's not much to say from the viewpoint of Elliott wave count, because you can see that this price move, if you call this one fast wave, all right, it canceled the second wave, almost canceled, almost. And then you see, we can call this also the third wave. This is not the structure of a third wave. If you call this third wave, a lot of Elliott wave trader will get sick, all right? So you don't want to do that, okay? So what we have seen here is a gigantic consolidation in a rising channel. So traders that have been following me at the Day Pro Trader YouTube channel know that we talk about dynamic trend line. When sometimes the price will be consolidating in a rising channel, but in a very narrow rising channel. So people may say, George, how a price can consolidate in a rising channel? It does sometimes. It does sometimes. But in this case, it's a very wide rising channel. You see, it's going up. It's going up. But okay, but it's consolidated. It's not going anywhere really. But you see, this one went up there, come back almost to the starting point. It went up there almost, but it's going up. Okay, it's going up gently, but in a rising channel. Okay, so not much here. Okay, talking about Elliott wave. So it's just plain blah 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 blah. Can we say that? If you have any comment, do not hesitate to put it there. If you see the first, the third, and the fifth wave, let me know. The question I'm asking myself, do we have all the data? Have I missed something? In fact, the euro was not in place in 1972. So I'm wondering, am I looking at something bad? Or the euro, in fact, was it 2000 they started the euro? 1972, well euro, I don't know. I think it's 2000. The euro started trading in 2000, isn't it? Am I wrong? Please correct me, all right? Don't hesitate to correct me, please. But that's what I got here for. This is it, euro dollar, monthly chart. Okay, here it is. Am I looking at something different? This is it. All right. So for that trader who asked the question, that is this, the first way. Okay, this trader, I think, in his mind, he's talking about speculative Elliott wave count. He's talking about speculative Elliott count. My view is that if you were, for instance, where am I now? You can see now, I'm now on a daily chart. You can see that if you come on a daily chart, so you will, that trader, if he was on a daily chart, probably he was here, you see, speculative Elliott wave count. All right. So that trader is following our guidelines using speculative Elliott wave count. There was a consolidation here, and this one sprint out of the consolidation. So what that trader was doing, I'm trying to go into his mind. I can do that, can I? In fact, I know what you are doing now. You are drinking coffee, yes or no? You see, I can read your mind. Was it tea? All right. So here it is. So probably calling this one first wave, okay? It's calling this one first wave. And because he did ask me the question a few weeks ago, so the euro was pulling back somewhere here at that time, all right? Where was I? The price was somewhere, maybe somewhere here. So that is a first wave, so expecting a pullback, and a speculative third wave expected somewhere here. You understand what I mean by speculative Elliott wave count? When we are playing with the Elliott wave without behaving like a normal Elliott wave trader, doing all kind of crazy things that we know, that we understand. That's it. So if that trader is doing speculative first wave, all right, I'm expecting a second wave. So then so far, you see here, common settlement was broken. So people that were playing here say, okay, maybe it's going to have our speculative third wave. I'm using my word carefully, speculative third wave, but it did not happen. All right, it did not happen. So even if you are using the speculative Elliott wave count, something that you need to do all the time, that's what I'm saying, we understand what we are doing, all right, but we are doing it not in a normal way. So the trick, a small trick, all right? So connect a bit the time. So if you want to play speculative Elliott wave count on the hourly time frame, have a good reason from the daily chart, all right? If you want to play speculative Elliott wave count on the 3-minute time frame, have a good reason from the hourly time frame. If you want to play speculative Elliott wave count on a daily chart like this, check the monthly chart, okay? And that will help your speculative Elliott wave count. All right. So now that I've said that, if you go to the monthly chart, you will see clearly here. On a monthly chart, the price was in this rising channel, so people were buying on the edge here. But now you can see as it came here where you were expecting your third wave, which is normal. Okay, it went up a bit on the hourly time frame, but only to come back down. So it has failed. Your expectation was not confirmed. Your speculative expectation was not confirmed by the price action. Though on the daily chart, the common straight line was broken a bit, all right? It went up a few days and then come back down. So right now, it's still going down, all right? But it has not yet canceled your speculative idiot account. So to answer your question, is this the first idiot way for the euro dollar? According to the idiot way standard idiot way rule, there is no first idiot wave here. But if you refer to 2-4 idiot wave speculative idiot wave count, you are allowed, all right, allowed to think, to talk about speculative first idiot wave, calling it speculative idiot wave, and expecting your speculative idiot wave count. The speculative idiot wave count is a little bit risky, but if one understands what one is doing, that can help to improve trading decision. That's all. That's the advantage of using speculative idiot wave count. If we cannot see, all right, the normal way or the normal idiot wave structure, we do it all the time. But you will notice that a lot of professional idiot wave traders will not talk about it in a public place because they can't justify it with the idiot wave rule. So no one is talking about it. But I know for sure that idiot wave traders sometimes adopt the mindset of a speculative idiot wave trader when they play with the idiot wave rule, all right, just to improve decisions. So if you are doing that here, all right, all I would suggest, all I will personally, looking at the bigger picture on a monthly chart, it came out of this channel, okay, meaning that it failed to find a support on the edge of this trend line. It's very, very important to ask the next question. Price failed to find a support. What is the next support level? Here it is, 10523. The euro dollar currency pair, as it came up to that channel, the next support level is 10523. That's the blue line there. So if one is buying before that level, one should be very careful because most professional forex traders will prefer to buy here than somewhere in the middle here, unless we see a clean-cut bullish chart pattern, especially on a daily chart that has settled all the doubt. They'll be very careful because they say, all right, where is the next support level? Okay, they say this one, say, okay, I'll prefer to buy here. So people will be placing order here, prefer to buy here. Everybody will be happy. Bullish trader will be happy to buy here, but they will be a bit worried to take a bullish trade here. So if you are buying before that blue line, be very, very defensive. Have a good reason to buy. So this is it. Okay, what's that level? Now, if we drop down to the daily chart, you see the bigger picture now. On the daily chart, you see now. Okay, this is it. On a monthly chart, this is what we are looking at. This session up, and this one pulling back down, isn't it? Okay, is it going to turn around to form your speculative third wave? But now on the daily chart, you can see that we need to concentrate on the market pattern. Which one are we watching now? This session. This session we are watching now on the daily chart. That's what this session here. And we don't want to violate that. They are selling on the edge of that declining channel here on the daily chart. You see, it's just boom, 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 boom. But it's going down. Like I told you, they will prefer to go to the blue line. So those that are buying like this, they are very, very careful. You notice that the price went a little bit out. So that's what I'm saying. If you are buying before the blue line as a swing trader, you need to be very careful. If you are day trading, be very agile. You know, gazette, all right? Be agile. Look left, look right, boom, 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 you go, all right? So if you're buying before that, you want to see, personally, that's my view, so go out of that channel at least, and then maybe give us something to entice us to take a little bit of risk from an inverted head and shoulder chart pattern, left hand side shoulder, right hand side shoulder, up, like this, and then up. It may not do that, all right, because going to the mind of other market participants, most professional traders will say, well, bring it to the station first. It's better to join the train at the station instead of trying to join the high-speed train on the track. That's crazy to do, isn't it? It's quite crazy to do. So this is it. So this is again a consolidation in a declining channel. This is what we are talking about. It's a narrow declining channel, and they are playing it safely here. So here it is today. You can see here, you pierce it out. So now that I'm on the daily chart, we're going to investigate now on the hourly time frame. Here it is on the hourly. So those that are selling here have a good reason, because they know that most people want to bring it down. So they are trying to sell it now. So now that we are now on the hourly time frame, am I talking too much? Because we say it's a short tutorial. All right. So just use this piece of tool on the hourly time frame like this. Okay. If you want to scalp trade, all right, or day trade, okay, place that piece of tool on your chart like this. Okay. All right. So remember what I say on the daily chart. Okay. So on the hourly time frame, another thing I want to mention very fast, okay, is this. On the hourly time frame, some trader will say, Joe, didn't you see that inverted head and shoulder chart pattern here? This is the head, all right, on the edge there. That's the left hand side shoulder. This is the right hand side shoulder here. George, do you need glasses? Okay. So we are trying to go into the mind of those crazy traders. We don't want to ignore them. We don't. All right. It's something like that. And they will be setting their target like this. So this is it. That's why they brought it, isn't it? They brought it in that zone. They reach, you see, they are coming out a bit there, you see. Those are speculative traders playing it carefully. And another group will say, okay, there's another one here, the head, the left, the right. That's how you want to day trade this if you are bullish. So you are playing. So you see those that are playing like this, they are careful. So those are careful. They know that it can go down more, but they are playing it gently. So retest, they take in, blah, blah, blah. It's stagger here. You see stagger here for a while. Overnight activity went down. I see again, it's headed to the target. That's why we say to Forex traders, the Asia session sometimes can mess up the trades so that they are in the target zone. Okay, so it just so this is it for the euro dollar. From the viewpoint of EUR trading, it's a speculative. See again, same target there. That level of 110.42. All right. So this is it. All right. This is it. So monthly chart was in a rising channel, but consolidating in a very wide rising channel, yes or no? But now it popped out of that rising channel, telling us that they failed to find a support on the edge of that rising channel. Now the next support level is the blue line, okay? All right, so going to the mind of other traders, they will prefer to bring it there. But it doesn't mean that definitely you go there. It can turn around anywhere, but we are aware of that. We want to be aware of that. We don't want to ignore that, okay? On a daily chart, we are now in a declining channel, but it popped today, just now, just pop out a bit. But when we investigate a bit on the hourly time frame, we know that there are speculative traders on the hourly time frame playing with the chart pattern, and they are now they have what their cake and they eat it. They hit their target there. So this is how, if you want to day trade, have a good reason like these people, and play safely, all right? Especially if you are buying, okay, if you are buying it, okay, that's it. So right now, as it pop out like this, if you want to sell it, we will prefer to come back inside here. So come back inside, okay, and then meaning that come back inside and then go back to retest it, and then trend line is broken. 1, 2, common sense bottom, and then down. Or as he did now, that is pull back retest on the hourly time frame. It's a very speculative, and then take it up using the P4 tool here. Another scenario on a monthly chart for swing traders that are very bullish, they will be hoping that now that he exited, okay, this rising channel, to go back inside it, and that can receive back on a monthly chart to close. And when it closed on the 31st of October, now we say that, okay, it has escaped the bearish pressure. All in all, we are looking for a trading setup on the edge, and then we use TSTWSY008, or we use a different time frame trading method to control the trade. Or as an linear wave trader, if you are calling it first wave or second wave, speculative, first and second wave, draw your channel as you did now, okay, and then play with it, but draw a line and use a different time frame trading method. I hope I have managed to answer your question. Your question was not a bad question. As I promised to you, I'll answer your question. And here we are. This is it. Ask the question, and George will answer the question one day. All right. But I tend to answer TST traders' question faster because they are TST traders. Okay. But most of the time, I answer all traders' questions on YouTube. I mean, I'm not lying. All right. So this is it. I hope this video also will help you to improve your euro-dollar trading, and also help you to improve your speculative area wave trading as an area wave trader. If you have any question or suggestion, put it in the comment section. And of course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. If this video has opened your eye widely to the point that you can see through wall, well, give us the thumbs up, please. If you say that, George, 22 minutes just to answer a simple question. What a garbage. All right, don't go away. Be sure to mark it down before you go. Do something, please, all right? However, if you say, George, well, you have done it, okay, it's brilliant, all right? Share it on the social media. Happy trading to you all. This is about Elliott wave analysis, Forex euro-dollar. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTWSYS008 traders talking about Elliott wave analysis, Forex, euro-dollar, kind of. Okay, traders, that is it. So if you want me to analyze another financial instrument, just leave it in the comment section. You have that question, you hold it for a year. It's time to put that question forward, and I will answer it.